Willie D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to give some shouts out to the early birds, starting with dun, dun, dun. Iced full moon. What up? Here is what we know. DD, what it do? I'm about to get him. Cindy. What's up, Cindy C? DVS. Vibing, jiving. Mega is God. Proud Trini. Who's that? Steve Lawson. What's up, Steve? Christian P5U. Connie. What's up? Awesome new products. Sound like money right there. Awesome new products. Let's see who else we got here. Chat dipping, chat dipping. See, Martin. What's up, Martin? Greetings from the Caribbeans. That's what's up. Fernando, Elk Grove, California. Kelly. What it do? All right, fam. Going in. Donald Trump, your president, stuck his hand in some boo-boo. And now he's trying to find any place he can to wipe it off. Yeah, fam. No matter what he do, no matter where he wipe it at, his hand gonna still be stinking. Yeah, he went over there messing with them folks in Iran, and now the Middle East is smoking. And then he's trying to blame it on Iran. So he goes to Iran, wreaks havoc on the region, drops bombs, and then blame Iran for starting the war. And now he's begging for a ceasefire, but he's doing it quietly. He is trying to say that Iran is asking for a ceasefire. But Iran says, no, man, we don't want a ceasefire. Because if we accept the ceasefire, there ain't no guarantees that you won't attack us again. So our job right now is to put so much pressure on you, cause you so much pain and discomfort that you'll never, ever, ever try us again. Can anybody blame him? You know? Trump, I heard the other day, called Iran a bully. I think that if you took a poll, like it could be the first worldwide poll, and it can be done easily because we got the internet now, so we could easily see the numbers come back in real time. I can guarantee you, if you took a worldwide poll and you asked every single individual on earth who can respond, who is the biggest bully out of all of the countries? What's the biggest bully? Who? I can guarantee you, it wouldn't even be close. The United States wouldn't even be close. If you were to ask who is the biggest bully out of Khamenei and Trump, that's Khamenei is Iran's current Ayatollah. It wouldn't even be close. But the gaslighting, once again, is next level. You can't touch them with the gaslighting, man. I mean, it's like they're lying. They know we know they're lying. We know they know they're lying, but they lie anyway. Check out what a top-ranked Iranian official said in regards to Donald Trump. You're going to have to read the captions because he's speaking in Arabic.
الله الرحمن الرحیم. ماشین جنگی آمریکایی صهیونی که با رشادت دلاورمردان ایران اسلامی در تیر ماه متوقف شد، اکنون در مسیر فروپاشی قرار گرفته است. همانطور که گفته شد، اقدامی که از سوی ما انجام می شود رسما اعلام می گردد. این هشدار قاطع و خط و نشان برای جنایتکارانی است که تعرض به بخشی از زیرساخت‌های سوخت و انرژی ایران در جنوب کشور داشتند. در نتیجه این اقدام زیرساخت‌های سوخت، انرژی و گاز مبدأ تهاجم در اولین فرصت در آتش می‌سوزد و به خاکستر تبدیل می‌شود. به ارتش بزدل و متجاوز آمریکای جنایتکار و رژیم وحشی و کودککش صهیونیستی اعلام می‌کنیم. ناگزیر هستید سربازانتان را به آب انداخته و حیثیتتان را به باد بدهید. گلوی فرماندهان و سربازان شما زیر چکمه رزمندگان اسلام است. در سردرگمی راهبردی پیش رویتان واقعیت جریان صحنه نبرد مشخص است. به رخدادهای اعجاب انگیز فکر کنید. با سناریوی پیروزی آمدید، در حالی که در اتاقهای فکر زیرزمینی و مخفی به دنبال راه.
This man say, yeah, you came with victory on your mind, but yet in your secret underground war rooms, you scramble for ways to ensure your own survival. So he's saying in front of the world, Trump is like, yeah, we got this covered. We crushed them and we ain't worried about them. They need to surrender if they want to live and all of this type of stuff. But secretly, he says that in his underground war rooms, Trump is scrambling for ways to ensure his own survival.
کار حفظ و بقای خود می‌گردید. دوران قلدری شما تمام شده است. تنها پناه شما برای گریختن از ضربات عملیات کوبنده ایران مقتدر خروج از منطقه یا انتخاب مرگ است. و من نصر الا من عند الله العزیز الحکیم.
Victory comes from God, the Almighty, the wise. Trump gonna be like, Trump gonna hear that and be like, can you translate that part? What does he mean that victory comes from God, the Almighty, the wise? What does he mean right there? Well, Mr. President, you don't know. I mean, you read the Bible, don't you? Well, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Just explain this shit. What are you talking? What is he talking about? Well, Mr. President, he's saying that he has no fear of retribution from you because God is the one who provides victory. Can I say F Christians? Because you know he'll say it. Oh, he'll say anything and get forgiven by Christians first. They'll be the first ones in line to forgive him. Yeah. MAGA Christians. MAGA Christians. Anyway, fam, moving on. I want you to check out this article. This is an article in Time. The United States must be held accountable. Iran rejects ceasefire. Talks as war rages on. So, you know, Trump has been talking about that Iran has been wanting a ceasefire. And Iran said no such thing. Iran doubled down on its rejection of ceasefire talks, insisting that the United States is responsible for the war and its far-reaching impact. This war is not our war. We did not start it. The United States started it. And is responsible for all the consequences of this war, human and financial, whether for Iran, for the region, or the entire world, said Iran's foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi. The United States must be held accountable. Araghchi firmly denied U.S. President Donald Trump's claim that Iran is ready to negotiate a ceasefire to end the war that is now in its 19th day. Remember, day one, Trump was like, yeah, this will be over in about 2 days. 2 days turned into 2 weeks. 2 weeks turned into 3. And now we're cruising towards an entire month. And it ain't going to be over in a month. This war could last for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. We are not seeking a ceasefire because we do not want this scenario to be repeated again. There you go, fam. That's why Iran is not agreeing to a ceasefire. So it sounds like to me a country that didn't want war in the first place. They wanted peace, but it's like they had the mentality, don't start none, won't be none. You know, don't come over here starting no stuff, and we won't go over there starting no stuff. Don't bomb on us, we won't bomb on you. But if you bomb on us, we're going to make sure that you regret it for the rest of your days. And that's the territory we're in. Rather, we want the war to end completely and permanently, said Arachi. So Arachi says that they wanted the war to end permanently, and he insisted that the United States must put an end to its aggression if they want it to end. They're saying, we don't want a temporary fix. We're not looking for the Band-Aid remedy here. We want permanent end. We want to make sure that we don't have to go through this again at another year or 10 years down the line or another 20 years down the line with y'all. We ain't got time to be playing with y'all like that. You know, if you want to go to war, I'll take you to war. You know, if you can't get along, get it on. Let's go. That's the mentality. The foreign minister's sit-down interview on Wednesday landed after Iran confirmed that top security official Ali Larijani, a close associate of the late supreme leader Ali Khamenei, had been killed in Israeli strikes in the early hours of Tuesday, dismissing the impact of targeted assassinations on senior officials. Arachi said the United States and Israel failed to understand the strong political structure of Iran. We have not had anyone more important than the leader himself, and even the leader was martyred. Yet the system continued its work and immediately provided a replacement, he said, referring to the February 28 killing of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who has since been replaced by his son, Mashtaba Khamenei. Now, let me tell you something, fam. I said this from jump. Those people ain't playing no games. You kill one of them, they got 1,000 who are eager to take their place. 1,000. They are not afraid to die or kill for what is righteous. They are not afraid. They are cut from a different cloth. And you cannot kill a spirit. You can kill a person, but you cannot kill a spirit. He's trying to kill a spirit. You can't kill a spirit, man. I know you're the devil, but you can't kill a spirit. Not even the devil can kill a spirit. That's why the United States is just not going to be successful in their war campaign against Iran. It's not going to happen. Take that off the screen. It's not going to happen. So all this talking that Trump is doing is just tough talk. That's all it is. He's trying to save face. That's what he's doing. He's trying to save face. He's just talking tough, trying to save face. Even his supporters don't sound so tough. If you listen to him, you go into the comments, hear him talking and all that tough talk. At first there was, ooh, man, let's go get him, man. We'll crush them. Iran is nothing. We'll do this. Now all of a sudden they starting to dial that rhetoric back and like, well, I support the president. I still support the president. I still think we have the greatest. That's their default. They don't know why he's the greatest president ever. They just say he's the greatest president ever. They don't even know why. They can't articulate a plausible reason why that would qualify him as the greatest president ever. And when they start trying to cite accomplishments, it's all embellished and lies. Going into the comments. Let's see. I know we got some Trumpettes in the comments because anytime y'all see his name, boy, y'all come running with your tongue hanging out. Ready to eat it up. JH, what's up? McQuinn, what it do? Earl Times, Aaron McCain. At first, so if the United States got the biggest and the baddest military in the world and nobody can beat them, why are they asking for help along the Strait of Hormuz? Why are they asking for help? If nobody can beat us, nobody can stop us, why are they asking for help? You're supposed to have all the resources you need if you're the biggest and the baddest on the planet. Trump is used to punking them other countries. He's used to punking those countries and making them bow down, punking those leaders, making them bow down. And Iran is not bowing down. They're not kissing the ring. They're not going along to get along. They're not going to allow him to lie, to make himself look good and make them look bad. Because a lot of those countries, a lot of those presidents, they sit with Donald Trump, and Trump be lying right there in their face of bullying them, talking tough and all that stuff, and they just take it. They just sit there and take it. Iran say, no, that ain't happening over here. Bradford Vick said, this is not our war. This is Trump's war. African Pride, what up? Is that Taiwan Bailey? What's up? Capone Hardy, what's up, Capone? Miss Lily Blink, Jason Morris. What's up, JM? Fire Lucky Ducky. What is that? Quinn makes Mady. That's a hard one right there. Makes a Madi. Ricardo Garcia. The takeover of Venezuela for oil is a sad example of Trump still making sense the rest of the world is saying no towards help. Kind of, you say you like this Truth Trafficker, you can go to, is it Truth the Trafficker or Derek Muhammad? It's my partner, my brother, Derek Muhammad made this. This is something he sells on his website. Let me see if Truth Trafficker is the name of the site. Yeah, it's Truth Trafficker, truthtrafficker.com. I want to show y'all this really quickly. So this is, I'm gonna share this with y'all. I'm gonna do this because this brother right here, he deserved the support. He's always boots on the ground, always looking out for the youngsters. He has a mentor program for young men. If you live in the Houston area, you absolutely want to reach out to him if you're looking for some, if you're looking for help with your young boy, you got a young boy that may need some male guidance, or even just, you know, to be around type of environment where he can flourish and learn skills that young men need to have. You might want to reach out to Derek and you know, see if that might be a program that could fit your son. But this is Derek Muhammad right there, fam. That's my brother all the way from high school. And he's one of the top activists in Houston, in the Houston area. But that's his line right there, Truth Trafficker. He called it Truth Trafficker because that's what he is. He be trafficking truth. You know, you got certain people like, you know, that live in, you know, in rich places and White Houses and, you know, they got security and all this kind of stuff, military behind them, you know, they be trafficking kids. This man traffics the truth. Truth Trafficker. Yeah. Yeah, so if you like that gear, get you some gear, fam. Get you some gear. Let me see. That's his book. Very good book, New Rules by Derek Muhammad. So I want to show y'all one more thing. Because you need to see this. So I know it's a lot of foolishness going on in the world today. So I just want to put y'all up on some game. Give you some news you can use. Some game you can explain. You dig what I'm saying? There we go. Well, I don't know what happened there. Let's see. Fine. Okay, there we go. So, activist, author, something's going on with his page there. But there he is. The man is given power for one reason, to serve others. Man, Derek Muhammad believes that man is given power for one reason, to serve others. Donald Trump didn't get the memo because the only person he serves is himself. Muhammad is a Houston-based activist organizer who addresses issues regarding social justice, black male development, police brutality, racial inequality, and other critical issues of our time. He prides himself on being on the ground watchman in the fight for freedom, justice, and equality. Derek grew up on the rough and tumble streets of Northeast Houston. At the age of 11, his father died and his mother struggled with an addiction to drugs. Derek was raised in an environment where drugs, gang violence, prostitution, police brutality, and other social cancers were prominent. This is important to know because it verifies that Muhammad addresses these issues based on vast knowledge and personal experience. So yeah, so the youngsters, man, it's a little hard to control. They might be a little off track. You know, all these kids are not necessarily bad kids, but they're put in bad situations, right? And they're just trying to do the best that they can do. And a lot of these parents are trying to do the best that they can do. Sometimes you just need a little help, man. So somebody like this, man, I ain't got no problem supporting. Easy. That's an easy ask. But back to Trump and Iran. Iran is saying, if y'all want a ceasefire, then y'all gonna have to cease being bullies. He's talking straight up to America. If y'all want a ceasefire, you gotta cease being bullies. No longer will even anybody in our region be bullied by y'all. That's over. Y'all ain't bullying our people no more. What y'all think about that? Granny Roberts, what's up? Human nature, what it do? Paul Saul. Chuck Diesel. Is it Cody? Yeah. Roger Johnson. What up, Rod? What up, Rod? Okay, fam, that's my time. Family, so good news. I got some good news before I go. Good news. I got a financial channel coming to Willie D Live. The platform is growing. So we got a financial channel that is coming, and we have a financial event that's coming soon, and it'll be held in Houston. News forthcoming. News. We should start putting something out by next week. You should see something by next week about the event. But it's some cool stuff because for me, you know, I like the idea of giving information and instructions to help y'all navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world. And it doesn't matter who you are in the world. Doesn't matter what your background is, what your beliefs are. It doesn't matter who you want to help. You can't do nothing without some bread. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm big on financial literacy and always looking for opportunities to grow my paper. You dig what I'm saying? So I got something really, really cool that I think y'all gonna enjoy. I'll announce it sometime next week. Until then, fam, enjoy the rest of your morning. Well, not until then, but you know, I'll be right back tomorrow. But enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.